Hi, Perry from Unga Guitars here in the Unga School of Guitar Making. I'm here today to talk to you about my approach to leveling frets. So I have my bang build neck here. I've got my frets installed, and if you notice, they're black. What I've done is I've taken my black marker and I've colored the tops. Now, so my next step is going to be to check and see the level of straightness in the neck. And how I will do that is I will set my straight edge on here on my ruler. This is an 18-inch ruler, and I'm looking to see if the neck is in back bow or if it's got a lot of relief. And on this neck, I've already adjusted the truss rod to make up for any bit of movement. One thing to understand is that no matter how accurate you are in leveling your fingerboard and creating a nice consistent plane all the way down the fingerboard, the minute you pound in those frets to this fingerboard, to this neck, it's going to flex. They're like wedges. It's kind of an exaggerated example, but they are literally like wedges. And now in this case, I have 22 wedges distorting that plane, that nice flat plane that I have here. So I'll use my truss rod to kind of tweak the neck back into a somewhat flat position, and then I'll take my sanding block here, and what I have here is 220 grit double side taped on a marble block, and I want to have whatever instrument I'm working on, whether it's a bass or a ukulele, I want my sanding block to be at least the same length as the fingerboard. And this is going to allow me to come through here and sand the tops of these frets to the same level. And I will know when they are all at the same level when all of that marker is gone. And you can see I've hit most of these frets. I have a few low spots in here, and I have some low spots in here. That's the trick with the marker. The marker tells you where you've sanded. So overall, this fingerboard is looking pretty consistent. What I've noticed in a lot of inexpensive guitars is they tend to be twisted and moved around all crazy. So when you have treble frets, you can always use a fret rocker or a fret level checker. This is one of mine that I make here in my shop. And if you have a low spot, you can always stick whatever end will work on here and check it for level. And these things are very helpful. They can identify high frets really fast. I'll put a link in the description to this tool. Most of my tools that I make, I sell on my website. I'll have a link to these guys. And if you do have a high fret, the best thing to do is start by hammering it first. You want to tap on it and see if you can drop that level down. If you can't do that, you can always use a mill file to stop and file that high fret down. But those are just a few tips of my approach to fret leveling. You want to get a nice even playing field here. You want to average out all of the movement of the neck, and by doing that, you will make a nice, your setup's going to be a lot easier having that flat plane. Once again, I'm Perry from Unga Guitars. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you'd like to sign up for a fret leveling workshop or a fretwork workshop, I will post all of the links in the notes below. See you later.